honest with you, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, that's strange, you know, because it's not what we grew up with. But it's so much better than what we grew up with or have in our homes currently for our measuring cups. And that's why it's one of those things where you go, oh, I don't really need it. If you'll spend the $22 or the 3 monthly payments of $7.33, you will be so glad you did. You'll be like, I'm getting rid of all my other measuring cups. I'm just going to use these for liquids. And that's what it's really all about. So like I said, if you have these, give us a call on our testimonial line. We've sold 90,000 of them, and they are customer top rated. They're a very, very loved idea. And Jessica Hart's going to tell us all about it.
Sure.
Jessica, welcome.
Hi, Mary Beth. Good to see you. Thank you.
You too.
Yes, our customers are saying, who knew measuring cups could be so much fun?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are still using these types of things in the kitchen, whether they're, you know, warped or spilling over as they're trying to get it from the measuring cup to the bowl, or heavy like glass. OXO, at OXO, we just really like to come up with problem solutions in the kitchen to make our lives a little bit easier and to make everything more fun. We don't want to be wasting time in the kitchen. So what you can see is I'm pouring from above. We've got this illuminated measuring system, this angled surface that allows you to see the measurement markings directly from above. No more ups and downs as you're pouring a little more in or taking a little more out.
Right.
You see
Because
that measurement
that's what
marking
we
from
all
the top.
do. I mean, if you look at this, this is one of those things where the first thing you do is you bend down, right?
Yes.
I'll show you in a moment. You do this, and then you do that, and you say, okay, I'm gonna do 1 cup, and then sometimes you have to wait.
You eyeball it,
all that.
you pour a little more
That just takes
in.
a lot of time. You don't need to do that anymore.
And it's not, you know, that's not a great way. It's wasting your time. It's also wasting your energy. And we've got,
and my knees.
When I was pregnant, it was like I didn't want to be bending up and down. You know, my grandmother who's cooking in the kitchen, she has some arthritis. She doesn't want to be going up and down and also not having that good grip on the handle that we have for OXO.
Right. So here's the thing. You can see from above exactly what you have. All of those measurements. Are the measurements on both sides the same, or are they done in both ounces and in...
We've got ounces and milliliters and cups, so you don't have to go around converting your recipes then. We've got that all there right for you.
By the way, we do have colors to choose from, so you can choose whether you want to get all, and by the way, you will get 4 of these.
Yes.
We'll go through the measurements in a moment. You can get them in red, or you can get them in green. And then we also have, let's see what's down below. There's the black. Next to that is the blue.
Yeah.
And then we also have purple.
Yes, so
and then
5
green
colors.
and red, as you see
Green
there
and red.
too. So what are the measurements we get in each?
We've got a 4-cup measure. We've got a 2-cup measure. We have a 1-cup measure, and we've got this little mini, which is a 1/4 cup or 4 tablespoons. And what I love we're showing here with the red is that they all nest together. So I can show you that right here. This little mini goes inside the 1 cup, 1 cup into the 2 cup, and 2 cup right into that 4 cup for one small measure, one small, you know, nesting footprint. Thank you. In your cabinet.
In your cabinet, exactly.
So much nicer than wasting space.
Show us again how that works, and then I'm going to go off to the phones.
Okay, that sounds great. So we'll just pour a little bit of lemon in here, making some lemon bars, which will be nice and refreshing in January coming up. So a 1/2 cup, you can see it as you're approaching that line. It's so easy, perfect pour every time, I like to say.
And like we say, you can see the ounces over here if you want to go by ounces. And I just think it makes so much sense. It's so much easier. And let's just talk about really quickly these, how to clean.
Sure, they are top rack dishwasher safe. Measurement markings won't wear off in the dishwasher. Also, if you're just using water in them, I just, you know, tip them over, let them dry out. Little
what
soapy
about
water.
heating them up if you have to heat up milk or something?
Sure,
you know,
you
microwave.
can certainly heat them. They're microwave safe, BPA-free, Triton plastic, so they're lightweight but very strong and durable. You can do milk, you can do waters. I don't suggest doing oils.
Yeah, okay, that's a good idea.
Yes.
In the meantime, we're going off to the phones. Choose your colors. We have the red, the green, the black, the purple, excuse me, the blue and the black. And it's K39810. Take advantage of Easy Pay. Sue from Washington. Hello, Sue. How are you?
I'm just wonderful. How are you doing?
Terrific. Tell Jessica and me why you called in. Do you have these already, or are you getting them today?
No, I have them. I have them in green, and I use them all the time. And I love that they're all different sizes.
Yeah.
I make bread, so I set everything out ahead of time and then put it in the bread machine. And I just use them for everything. I threw all my glass measuring cups in the garbage.
Oh, wow.
I didn't throw them in the garbage, but I got rid of them.
Right, exactly. You donated them or something. But
I
you
would
find
suggest everybody get these. Are wonderful. They
Yeah.
are really wonderful.
Thanks, Sue.
just easier to use, easier to work with, right?
They're very easy to work with. I mean, you don't, like you say, you were getting down before and looking, and you really have to do that to see what the measurement is. And these, you just look down inside, and there it is. It's so easy.
So nice.
And
not
very
so heavy.
accurate.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Nice and accurate.
Exactly.
and
That's so
important.
important when you're baking. And Sue, you said you do a lot of baking and cooking every day. I use these every day, and you want
I
to
do
be
too,
accurate.
pretty much. I measure everything in them. And that little one is wonderful. That real little one. I love that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Good idea.
And I have two in the dishwasher right now.
That's
great, Sue.
Because it's been a busy week, right?
Yes, exactly.
Lots of cooking and lots of dishes.
Many dishes.
Oh, Sue, I'm so glad we got a chance to say hi to you and that you took the time to just call in and tell us your experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sue.
Well, thank you, and have a Happy New Year, both of you.
Happy
And
New
the
Year.
same to you, too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. So 2,000 sets already
All
ordered.
right.
Hey, here you're pouring that the
Condensed
sweetened
milk.
condensed milk
Yes.
from the can. And you want to make sure you get exactly what you want. It could be just, now tell me about that little one.
This little mini, I love to use it for extracts, a little bit of oil if I'm making pancakes.
What's the smallest amount that's on there?
We've got a half a tablespoon.
Okay, half
and
a
we also have,
tablespoon.
I'll pour
Which
up
would be
to the
1.5 teaspoons.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll pour up there to the 1 tablespoon marking. You see that line approaching, and you get an accurate pour every single time.
How about that? You don't even have to dig out the spoons unless you're down into like a 1/4 teaspoon, half a teaspoon type of thing. And it could be any liquids. Now, what about dry goods? That's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah, you can use it for dry goods too. I often do what we're doing here and do my pancakes right in the 4 cups. So I use the little ones and pour. And here we're doing ginger ale, which is really fun as a replacement for that milk or water if you want a little bit of fluffiness in the pancake.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's a lot of fun, especially around at the holidays here for
Wow.
New Year's.
I love
But you
ginger
can
ale.
do, we've got this Good Grips handle that OXO is known
Yeah.
for, that thumbprint rest, which allows you to have a sturdy hold, and you can pour right in here and mix with your dry pancake mix if that's what you have, or if you want to make them from scratch and do your flours in there.
Do you put the same amount as you would that it asks for water?
Yes, for the
Okay.
ginger ale, yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Here's what I want you to know. You're going to get 4 of these. The smallest one is really for, you said, from half a tablespoon.
Correct.
Up to about a 1/4 cup. Then you have a 1 cup measuring cup. Here's a 2 cup measuring cup and a 4 cup measuring cup. You get all 4. You never have to bend over and look to see where the amounts are because it's all right in from the top.
Yep.
And then they all nest together.
Isn't that lovely?
We have red, green, we have purple, blue, and black to choose from. It's customer top rated, and hey, it's on Easy Pay. I like that
Yay.
part. So that's great. Jessica, thank you
Thank
so
you, Mary
much.
Beth. Happy
I got a
New
little,
Year.
Oh, you
Ooh.
too. I got a little trivia.
Oh boy, okay.
So far, I've had 1 correct and 1 incorrect.
Uh-oh.
So you're going to kind of break it. True or false? you can,
No pressure.
you can tell a turkey's mood